Yo, what's going on, everyone? And welcome back to another episode of BLASTOFF Podcast. Thank you for joining us again on this beautiful week that we're having with us this week. And thank you for joining us again on this Monday. Mondays suck, so hopefully we're going to make your guys' Monday a little better this week. We're doing something a little different this week. We're not only doing some audio for this podcast, we're actually going to do our first attempt at recording this as well. So if you are watching this on YouTube, thank you for joining us on the video version as well. So this is new to us both. It's going to be a little different, so if it seems a bit odd or if anything's weird, just keep in mind that it's our first shot at doing the video shit, so hopefully it keeps on trucking. You're making that joint run like a whore.
Not trying to.
Shit.
Here.
Here. You can kick it off, bro. Be interesting. Go ahead.
All right. Well,
I gotta fix this fucking joint.
News for cannabis, maybe. I know we hit this a little bit, on a couple past episodes, but a lot of medical dispensaries will be turning recreational, I guess you could say. Is that right? The right thing to say? Yeah. But I only know of a few that I think is going to turn.
Fuck it, bro. This bitch is just gonna run. I don't even care.
So I didn't fuck it up.
There's no, it's just too packed at the top. It's just gonna run, and the only way to fix it is just fucking squeezing the cherry out, and I'm not doing that. So it's just gonna run.
I can't waste weed. But I know a couple dispensaries that will probably go to recreational and medical, but I'm really hoping some stay just straight medical. I don't know if you feel the same way.
Some of them, yeah, I want them to stay just medical because I don't want to wait in fucking long ass lines from all you fucks that are just gonna decide you want recreational weed and not get your card. So yeah, I don't want to wait in line with all you fucking people, honestly.
And people still think that y'all shouldn't renew your card. Renew your card because we get more benefits. It's just better in all if you have your medical card than getting shit recreationally.
Yeah, if you missed last episode, there was a lot of information regarding updates for what's going to be coming in rec or what to expect, because a lot of people aren't up to date on what's going on. So yeah, if you missed last episode, please tune into that. It has a lot of important information on what's coming and what to expect for rec. I don't think anything has changed since our last episode, since last week. I don't think any more updates. It's all still the same. The only thing that's different, yesterday, Delaware, they became a recreational state as well. I don't think there's any it's not gonna yet. Don't even worry about it, bro. Just let it run. Yeah, this is our first joint that we've ever had run on the pod. Every other one is.
Of course, it's a video
Yep.
pod this time.
Yep. So fuck it, bro. It is what it is. It's just gonna have to streak. Yeah, Delaware got rec yesterday. I don't think they have recreational sales available right now. It's just kind of like recreational possession. I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of their cannabis laws are going to coincide with Maryland's also, just because of...
I would believe it. They border each other.
Yeah, a lot of course, y'all know DMV.
This shit's blowing me.
We keep the same laws. We try to keep the same laws around each other and shit like that. But Gold Leaf needs to stay medical, in my opinion, I think, because
they're not gonna.
I know they're not going to at all, because their business is already busy as shit, and they just want more money, basically, which is smart, of course. But it's gonna be interesting to see how everything pans out.
I hate this fucking shit, bro. If you know me, I swear to God, if you know me, you know nothing triggers me more than me rolling a joint.
Look at the donut hole, though.
That's the fucking ash from it being too tight, bro. It's
Yeah.
just not... I'm knocking the cherry out. Otherwise, it's not... I don't even have any water to put that out, so hopefully our car doesn't catch on fucking fire. But yeah. If you fucking know me, you know how much I like... You can relight this if you want, or just hold it. If you know me, you know how much I like to roll and how much it genuinely pisses me off when I have a joint that just doesn't want to burn right. Yeah, don't hit it. You're gonna make it a streak, bro. You gotta get it. Yeah. Seth doesn't know how to fucking start a joint. He doesn't bother trying to get a cherry on it or nothing. He just puts that bitch to his lips and just starts fucking sucking on it. No. Gotta get a cherry.
You said no.
That's how you start a joint from
well,
that's how you make a joint run if you don't get a cherry on it. Alright. Now that half our joint's gone after knocking the fucking cherry out and the car's...
I didn't knock it out.
I did, because I'm not going to sit here and smoke that bullshit. Much fucking better.
Oh, watch. It's going to run again.
If it does, it won't be as bad this time.
Alright, educational purpose real quick. What do you do to make it run? Like,
okay.
Are you hitting it too hard?
Smoking joints is such a bitch, dude. It's so nice, but it's like literally so much work that you don't think about, and there's so much involved in smoking it that if you're used to smoking them, you don't think about it. But if you're smoking with a lot of people or people that normally don't smoke papers, it's fucking annoying because no one, like, you have to smoke a paper differently than you smoke a blunt. And if not, like, so for example, like if you roll a paper too tight, or like if you roll it right and you have the excess weed right at left over from your roll that you're packing into the top to finish it off before you seal it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I fucking pack that top too tight, that's gonna fuck the whole joint. Like just now, just what happened with this joint, the top was packed too tight, and so instead of having a uniform burn for the cherry is too fucking solid, and it won't burn at an even rate, because at the top it's packed super tight, the mid it's not packed as tight at the top. So
yeah,
if it's not packed the uniform same like throughout the whole joint, one, it's gonna streak. Two, when you're hitting it with hitting joints, I always keep my hits short. Like I do like mouth hits, like short hard hits compared to like long soft pulls. So you're watching this, I'm gonna give you an example. So watch this. If I'm hitting this joint, normally I'm gonna just puff it like this. I'm gonna give it a short, strong puff. But other people that aren't used to smoking papers, they hit the joints like this. God damn. Yeah, and that just makes it like more prone to catching a run or starting an uneven burn. Another fucking thing is with papers, and this is really just papers because it doesn't really matter with blunts. I've smoked a lot of blunts in my day, and I never had this issue with blunts, but papers in general, if you don't wait in between like hits, if you just start smacking it back to back to back to back, that paper's gonna run. You have to give that cherry on the paper some time to breathe in between hits, just to kind of to catch up with the burn that doesn't get all the way like uniform with the rest of it. You let that cherry sit for like 15-20 seconds in between the hits, kind of regulates the temperature of your joint, keeps it burning evenly. That's also where the too tight a pack comes into play, because if it's too tight, your temperature is going to be fucking weird in the cherry of that joint. It's going to make it run. It's a lot of science that goes into it. Like, there's
so much science that goes into weed in general.
It's fucking annoying.
For the video people real quick, look how white that ash is real quick.
Yeah, if y'all can see that.
It was really, it had more color to it before Nick knocked the cherry off. Yeah, I was ready to say, watch that shit.
Damn.
It's burning through the bottle.
Well, as long as it doesn't burn the car down, I don't give a fuck, bro. That shit was pissing me off. Like I said, if you know me, I love to roll. Like that's like I consider myself the roller of the group. I would say, like, I just love to do it. I love rolling. So when I fuck a roll up where it doesn't smoke how I want it to, that shit infuriates me, because I know I'm capable of doing a good roll. Just sometimes I do one step of it wrong, or like just one thing a little different than I did the last time, and it'll completely change how the joint smokes. Yeah, after we knocked the cherry out, bro, this shit is smoking how it should have been the whole time.
Oh yeah, shit.
I told you, just the top was packed a little tight.
But
not enough air was coming through.
That's why I can only roll blunts.
Yeah,
but I smoke paper. All I smoke is paper or cones. I'll just buy a.
What would you do if there were no cones? Like if cones didn't exist, you would just be fucking beat.
I would be dead.
You would be beat.
I'll be
bro.
dead by how much tobacco I would smoke. But we'll see. Does that include King Palms?
Nah, those don't count.
I discovered King Palms like right before I just turned the papers.
I would say King Palms are relatively clean. Like it's a cleaner alternative, I would say, to like a tobacco wrap.
Yeah, I stopped.
So what's King Palm, leaf or hemp?
Palm leaf.
Palm leaf. Yeah.
Or like.
Oh, that might not be much better.
No tobacco.
I know, but I mean,
a corn husk filter.
I'd rather smoke paper. See, I used to smoke a lot.
Yeah, now I'd rather smoke paper, like, no matter what. Like,
I mean, yeah.
All I smoke.
And you can taste everything so much better, bro. Ooh.
What?
You said the word. You said the word glass, and that made me think of what I wanted to talk about this episode. A topic.
Okay.
Because, okay, a lot of people agree or disagree with this statement. A lot of people are uneducated about glass,
Agree.
like quality of glass.
Agree.
All that all the different options that you can have to smoke out of, and the differences in quality between China glass and American-made glass. And I wanted to get into this because a lot of people will look at someone that spends, I want to like $250, $300 on like a U.S. made bong, when you can get like $50 bongs that look the same. They look the exact same, but they're not. And I want to explain what the difference is and why people would be more willing to spend the extra money on American products and and glass products with a reputation, or glass artists with a reputation, compared to just going to your typical smoke shop and buying like a little bubbler or whatever the case may be. You know?
If I'm broke, I'll do that.
Yeah, I mean, I right now I have my fucking little China. I do it too, bro. I have my China piece sitting in the back seat of this car right now because my custom tube, the lip on it broke last week, so I got to order another tube before I send my other one in for repair. So yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to say, like, the China glass is cool. It's cool for like people who are like, I would say, if you're new into smoking and like you don't own any pieces, or like you may own like one or two pieces, like, or if you're a clumsy person that is accident prone to like knocking shit over or something, like, I would say probably don't make that your first investment. Don't go buy American glass as your first investment, because I want to say everyone starts in China. Like, if you don't, then you've broken a few American glass pieces for sure, and I guarantee you your heart broke after that. So just, I would say, go start with the China shit, but there's a big difference in quality of glass, like thickness of glass, the welds and how they're put together, and seals, like they just work together better. And one of the most important things is function. Like if you hit my expensive tube, my custom tube, it has, I think it's a matrix perk or a puck perk, something like that. And it's got like a 60 hole perk. And if you hit that compared to like a beaker, a China made beaker with like a 3 slit down stem, or just like a 4 hole perk bong, like a shower head or something, you're gonna notice night and day how effortlessly easy it is to pull that, and how easy it clears, and how smooth it feels on your lungs, and how it doesn't hurt. I mean, it still hurts, don't get me fucking wrong.
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about, because I got a rig from a smoke shop, and I had a torch just like the one that we just lit, and it was on the ground. Well, my rig was on the ground. And I knocked it was a regular torch, a big blue torch.
Oh, like the propane ones?
Yeah,
Okay,
propane.
okay.
I'd knock it down, like knock it. The tip of the torch barely touches where the banger connects to the rig.
Yeah, broke it.
Breaks it, clean cut. Half the banger is stuck in the rig now. Half the banger is just on the ground. I'm like,
what the fuck?
I was like, it didn't even touch like that much.
That's fucked.
But I won't get another one from a smoke shop.
Like, for example,
just because even when I smoked dabs out of smoke shop rigs and shit like that,
yeah,
I feel like I'm wasting the dab.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because it does. Well, the banger won't get hot.
It's also because your banger is just like a cheap, like same. Okay, same goes for
same thing.
Same goes for like for example, like the Chinese glass, like for bombs. Like the same thing goes for like Chinese bangers and American bangers. Like the quality of quartz is gonna make all the difference in your heat retention, how long your banger's gonna hold heat for, how like because like when you drop a dab on your banger, that the thermal shock from you putting that oil into the banger immediately makes your banger drop like 15 to 20 degrees.
Right.
If you have a good one. If you have a cheap one, like a $20-$30 nail, that shit's gonna drop like 50-60 degrees as soon as it touches that.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's not holding the heat for longer than like 30 seconds
And
as
you need
is.
to get it even hotter. And
Yeah.
you get it too hot to a certain
It's
point,
hard to
it's gonna
gauge.
break.
Yeah, it's hard to gauge the temperature because with a cheaper nail, you're gonna have to get it hotter because you want it to hold heat longer to give you a longer hit and not have to fucking reheat BHO soup in your banger. So my experience when I have spent the extra money on American quartz and good high quality quartz of that for dabbing, it makes like that's more important than the rig in my opinion. I want to say if you have like a $300 banger and a $50 fucking rig, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. If you have a $300 rig and a $50 banger, I don't want to smoke off your rig. Sorry.
You won't kindly decline his offer.
I'll just kindly shit on everyone that uses China bangers. I'm sorry. I've used them, but I know like in the long run, bro, what I always tell people is like you're gonna end up spending more money in the long run on having to buy a replacement banger all the time because those things chaz like easy as fuck. You know how they get cloudy and like milky white like the old bangers look? Those do that within like a few months of use. You're gonna have to buy a new banger like every couple months unless you want to be using that nasty black fucking banger that everyone hates looking at.
Bro, I know some people that would not clean their jib out.
Same fucking thing, bro. Yeah, this shit's foul.
Nasty.
And shit looks all brown.
If you don't clean your fucking jib out, you're disgusting.
Yeah, if you don't, at least changes the water every day. Like I know people that like, they would have nematodes floating around the water and shit. Yeah, like
I think we're talking about the same person too.
Oh, for sure, bro. Got to be. Yeah, I already know.
Big.
Yeah, I already. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
At least
not only just that
not
person,
only just him,
but just
you need to clean the water and then replace the bottle at least every.
That's if you hit jibs, because like I know a lot of people use glass, and their water is like, it looks like. It looks like shit water, bro. Like change that fucking, and it tastes like stale smoke. Like every hit, it doesn't matter if you have clean weed or fire weed. If you're hitting it out of a nasty, like, bro, I'm such a picky fuck now.
I hated smoking out of like a metal cup.
Oh
or
my,
like
it's hot.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And you get that
metallic taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that shit. It's like
it don't even
little
taste like
cheap
weed.
metal bowls.
Yeah,
bro.
It don't even taste like weed.
Yeah. You know what's fucking crazy, bro? Like back in the day, I just let anything slide. Like I didn't give a flying fuck.
I just wanted to get high.
I didn't care.
Anything
went.
I remember when my buddy hit me up one day, and we went over to his house. It was me and Joey went over to his house. He was like, "Yeah, you all want to smoke?" He pulled out his bag. Bro, I've never seen weed look like that before. It looked like weed from like 90s and shit like that. There's a whole bunch of like small nugs, like
ew. It probably looks
small
like shit
with a whole bunch of stems. And he was like, "Yeah, we just gotta pick the stems out of this, and it'll be some good gas." Our 17, 18-year-old asses didn't fucking care. We just went there and smoked. I was like, never give
that
me
shit probably give you a headache. Yeah, I was gonna say, dog.
Oh, yeah.
I remember this one time, it was like the second or third time I was buying weed ever.
Remind me, I have something about headaches after this.
Yeah, go right after this. It's like a quick story, bro. I remember the like second or third time I ever bought weed. I forget who I bought this shit off of. I forget. It was a long time
you
ago.
Out him right on the pod.
Nah,
they
fucking deserve to. Whoever this was, I don't even remember who the fuck it was. Whoever, if you listen to this or hear this, bro,
and you know it's you.
You know it's you. You're going to hell. You know you're going to hell. They served me some brown weed, right? Like brown. And this is I didn't know like weed like that. So I was like, oh shit, there's brown weed too. Like this is pretty fire. Like took a shit back. I used to cut like a hole in like the side of a water bottle type shit and put like aluminum foil bowl in it and poke holes and hit it like a bowl, like a hand bowl. And I did that. I got ripped as fuck off this Bobby Brown, bro. I don't know what it was. I don't know. It might have been least for all I know. It was all brown. It was like, it looked like brickweed, I guess. It was brickweed or something. I don't even know how it was brown. Like that was the only time in my life I've ever seen brown weed. It wasn't spice though. Like I know what spice looks like, so it wasn't spice. But it was like brown. Like it was either really old or it like been like sun bleached and lost all its color. Or like I don't fucking know, man. Or was just some poop outdoor.
Definitely, probably outdoor.
Right,
I noticed a lot of outdoor shit is, really darker in color.
And it's more and like larvae, like spread, like
and it tastes more earthy and like. It literally tastes like it came from the ground.
That's probably due to the fact that there's terpenes that are produced from the sun that you can't get from growing indoors. But yeah, who fucking knows? So what about headaches?
Well, speaking about terpenes and headaches, if you guys are wondering why you guys are getting like a headache after you smoke a certain strain, it's probably because there's a certain terpene in that weed that you're actually allergic to.
Yeah.
And just that's why dispensaries give you these guys books and all that, and you can write down the strain and the terpenes, what you liked about it, so you can remember, hey, this strain looks good, but let me check the terpenes real quick. If it has that terpene in it, you're like,
oh yeah, I should probably avoid this one.
Shouldn't get this one.
And that's the thing too, because like without weed being recreational,
you're not gonna get that shit.
Well, you're not gonna have the research done, or like federally legal. You're not gonna have the recreational. You're not gonna have the research done on terpenes to an extent to where we really don't understand like a long-term effect of like terpene use, or like how different terpenes can interact with our body. Like we have an idea, but as far as like that idea, we need to elaborate farther on our understanding of that, because we don't really get it yet.
I definitely agree with you, because you know what's crazy? You know my grandfather. He had stage 4 lung cancer. My uncle got his medical card from California through the cancer hospital. Yeah, for his cancer, for my grandfather's cancer. So he was basically like the what's it called now?
Bro, I haven't hit 5.
The caretaker.
Hold on. I haven't hit 5 in 2 weeks.
You're probably gonna.
This hurt.
Your head's gonna go crazy.
Okay, continue. That hurt.
But we got him the drops. We got him 80-20, 80% CBD, 20% THC.
Oh Lord.
We gave it to him. Didn't really feel anything. So then we switched it up 50-50.
Yeah, like 1-to-1.
He was
zonked.
Baked. He was baked. But he lived to be a year and a half. Or
like a year and a half with the diagnosis.
Yeah. Let me rephrase that. A year and a half past diagnosis of stage 4. Like where they were just like, yeah, it's basically
my mom when my grandfather had he was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
I think he was given like a few months to live, like 3 months to live or something after he was diagnosed. And so my mom, I was young at the time, but to my understanding of what I know now and what she has told me, what she did with the weed, to my understanding, it sounds to me like she made RSO at home. And she was telling me she went and had to find like this, like, I told her she got finessed, but it could have not been the case. She told me she needed to find this like specific weed with like these hairs and shit on it or whatever, like these certain colored hairs, to make this RSO that's for like this cancer. Like it's like a sublingual or like something. I don't know if it was RSO. It could have been tincture, but I know she made one of the two, and like it helped him a lot with like his pain and stuff, and it got like I think an extra few months or 3-4 months, I would say, out of his quality of life.
And and that's what I'm saying, like, we gave that to him, and your mom gave that to
him,
and they both lived. Obviously, doctors' estimates of life aren't
always
accurate, but.
And the cool thing, like, hospice does that too. Like, hospice care does like, they administer, like,
me
medical.
And my uncle were smoking one day, and we were just like, he really lived a year and a half.
And had who knows how long
before the diagnosis.
Yeah, who knows how long he would have lived had he not, like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it would help him. And the way that I say help him, I mean,
just
like,
make you not in pain and like uncomfortable.
Well, he was never in pain.
Really?
He was never in physical pain. He was more in emotional pain.
Like,
because he would get up at 5 a.m. in the morning and go play tennis till 8, 4 days a week.
Shit.
At 82 years old.
Yeah.
So for someone to get to go do that and then be fucked up for the rest of their life, it fucks with your mental state.
It's a complete life change.
But him having that, it expressed his emotions more. To where he was more happy when all the family was around and shit like that. But moral to the story is, I believe me and my uncle were just like, we believe that the shit that we gave him kind of extended his life just
a little bit.
Yeah, but that's just my theory, because I was like, nothing really can.
Yeah, you're not wrong, bro.
Makes sense about that.
That's why it's fucked to me that this shit is federally illegal still, because there's so many, like, not even just the cancer. Like, the cancer's one thing, and this has been a known thing for a while with the weed and cancer thing. Like, but the seizures, like seizures in children and adults, like, weed completely can cure the aspect of having uncontrolled seizures, pretty much.
Shit, you see that cop smoking a blunt directing traffic in New York City or New Jersey?
Yeah, it's like, it's just kind of crazy to me. Like, there's like actual real medical benefits to using this plant, and the fact that it's still PTSD. It's defined as a Schedule 1 drug, and the definition of a Schedule 1 drug is, god damn, I got something in my throat. Damn. Like, the definition of a Schedule 1 drug is any drug that is used for, like, recreational use that doesn't have any medical benefit to it. So basically, like, the government still thinks that weed has no medical benefit to it whatsoever, and everyone's just out here making shit up and just wanting to be stoners. And
the government still thinks aliens aren't real, but we won't hit on that topic.
That isn't true, though. Maybe 30 years ago, now it's getting a little weird.
Yes, there was a day, 2012. I know y'all around our age. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's a day in 2012 where everybody said that the world was supposed to end.
That's because of that fucking. That's because the Mayan movie calendar was supposed. That's when the Mayan calendar.
No, but actually, 2012. Yeah, in 2012.
Yeah.
Well, all my friends were playing Manhunt, Mailbox Tag. If y'all don't know what that is, I don't know what y'all did with your childhood, but it was a fun ass game. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, Manhunt was one of my favorite games.
Well, we were all like taking a break and all that, just talking, and we shit you not, a fucking UFO. I'm not gonna say UFO, but a circular object with lights. It had 6 lights in a circle.
And this is like 2012, so no one around us has a fucking drone or any of that shit. Like, that's not even a thing.
It was pretty high
up,
but it fucking just went right across our houses and then just zoomed out. 30 seconds later, the people from across the street from us, their Jeep alarm went off.
Oh, chill. That's wild.
It just went off. And he came out and was like, "Were you all by the car at all?" And we're like, "No, we were over here the entire time. Like, we were over there earlier, but we weren't over there just now." And he was like, "Oh, okay." Went back in, and we were just like, "Yo," we were so scared. We went into we just went home. We all just went home.
I think I told my UFO like what I thought was like something UFO like. I think I told that on the paranormal and unexplained events episode. I think so. If you haven't listened to that episode, go check that out. A pretty interesting episode. 4? Some crazy shit. I think episode 4. Yeah.
4 or 5. Maybe?
Oh, while we're telling you guys to go, also check something out. Go check something else out too. Our Instagram page, BLASTOFF Pod. Please check that out and give us a follow. I know I didn't post this poll on the Instagram yesterday. It was on my main page, but I just asked if you guys wanted the video out as well. So the video is going to be a bit different because I can't make cuts like I can for audio. But for all you video people out there that are interested, you guys made that happen by voting on a poll.
And we did it the weekend, the episode after that poll was closed. We did that, so you all be more active. You all get what you want.
Yeah, literally. Like we're asking y'all what the fuck is going on. So yeah, you know the deal.
But speaking about manhunt and going, what that entails,
like running through people's yards. And
yes.
Shit,
yes. Did you hear about that one boy that got shot in the head?
Oh yeah, that just knocked on the wrong door. Yeah, it was like an 82 or 84-year-old man shot him. Yeah. Just bro.
Sad as fuck. But his parents asked him to go pick up his brother. Went to 6th Street, I think.
Yeah.
But went to the wrong 6th Street. Went to 6th Street and Terrence.
Yeah, it was a different town or something.
Yeah. And knocked on the door right when he knocked on the door. Boom. That's the crazy part. So
bro, you can't even fucking just knock on the wrong door on accident anymore. Because people are just so on edge about everything.
And think people are going to break in and rob the place. And shit like that.
It's just I don't know, man. I feel like that's the news. The news is just trying to break everybody apart.
When we were kids, we were going through
so many people's
yards, running through yards, all the time. Ding dong ditch people. Fucking hide in people's yards behind their trash cans, behind their cars, manhunt, under their cars, oh my god, under the cars, bro. They probably think that we're trying to steal something.
We used to cut up, and now you can't even bro. There's no shot I would let if I had a kid. There's no way I'm letting you do that now. There's no shot, bro. No shot.
If I know the neighbors, you can.
Maybe stay around their house, but if you don't go outside their yard, because what if one of the neighbors that you're not cool with sees some kid and you're in their neighbor's yard, they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
My mom gave me a 3-house radius because she knew everybody right there, so I was like, all right, that's fair. Boom, She was like, don't go past
Hershey's or whatever.
Don't go past Hershey's. Don't go past the Downs' house. And they were on opposite sides, so I was like, does that count for across the street too? Trying to get her to move it down. Yeah,
oh my god.
And then finally I graduated to stop signs.
Yeah, bro. Got there eventually, you know what I mean? Took a while.
Got to street lights.
Took some grinding. For sure. Yeah, man, you can't even fucking play you can't even just it's so hostile now. Everything's so hostile. Just everything's different. Community's different. People are different. It's everyone's so divided and fucking against each other now. It's man, I don't know what the fuck is gonna take to change. So weird. It's so different too. I don't like it. It's just everything you look at, everything on your phone, everything on social media. It's it's so divisive.
Split down the middle.
Yeah, it's so divisive. It's
two sides.
Very, like, I'm not saying people aren't allowed to have their opinion. Like, everyone is entitled to an opinion, and sure, voice your opinion. But it's to a point where everyone comes to a head over every fucking topic, and everyone's got to argue or be the right person in every situation. And it's like, people don't understand, like, there can be two right answers to something. Like, just because there's one answer that you have doesn't mean there's also not another answer that can be right as well. Like, your answer is not the be all say all answer. There's other answers that are right, and people tend to forget nowadays that there can be two fucking right answers to something. Like, y'all don't have to always be so divided on everything. Like, god damn. Like, it's so exhausting and draining for, like, I can't imagine, because I try and stay off my phone, like, off social media at least as much as I possibly can, because it fucking gets me, like, drained mentally, bro. Like, it's just seeing crazy shit all the time, and, like...
Yeah, I'll give you all a perfect example. Fucking last night, Gervonta Davis took the dub, beat Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
All I wanted to do was just see it once.
Next 3 hours
for the rest of the fucking night, and I'm seeing it this morning. I'm like, all right, like, and it's not like it's different things. It's the same fucking thing, the same video, same angle, and all that. I'm like, bro,
how many people
get your all's own fucking
shit?
video?
Like, yo,
get your own video. And you don't have a video, just don't fucking report on it.
Yeah, we don't need the 1,000th report on the same angle, the same video with the same caption.
But that's kind of and I haven't been on Instagram in a while today.
Yeah, because it's like, you know what the fucking...
Ryan Garcia and Tank
damn,
Davis. I'm like,
bro.
all right, the hype was cool leading up to it. It happened, and then leave it.
Like, I gotta look
tomorrow.
up a couple cat accounts to change my fucking algorithm or something, like, for the day, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't deal, bro. It's so fucking draining.
Well, people came in clutch with that live last night.
Oh yeah,
Pretty Boy Fredo and Fat Boy.
See, I fucking didn't get your text because I was out doing something. I was like, fuck, goddamn. I checked my phone at like
I was looking up
something.
links and shit like that.
Fuck.
I was looking up links, couldn't find anything. Would go on a page and it would just be fucking dudes, and I'm like, all right.
Because you gotta look, when you click the link, it pulls a pop-up up, and you gotta close the pop-up and go back to where you click the link.
Yeah,
but you gotta do that like 3 or 4 times for it to finally work.
I couldn't
get out of it.
There was no like X button for the pop-up.
Yeah, you gotta click the pop-up. Like, you just have to click the pop-up and close it. Like, once it pulls the page up, just close the page, and then when you go back to the page with the link, it'll go away.
I got you.
And it won't be there. It's like a little circle one that pops up or whatever the fuck. It's like, yeah, it's like a little bubble, and it has no, you just have to click it.
And then I just go to fucking Instagram and see people live.
Oh, really?
I was like, so many, I went on Instagram just to, like, basically just scroll through.
Yeah,
and
you got lucky.
So many people are live right now. What the fuck?
Fight.
I clicked on, I was like, let's see what Pretty Boy Fredo's doing. Clicked on it.
Fight.
And I was like, let's get it.
Oh my god, yeah.
But then he was like 2 rounds. He was 2 rounds before, like, actual live video. So by then I went to Fat Boy and he was 6th round.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Pretty Boy was still in the 4th round. I was like, okay, yeah.
Watching Fat Boys. The up to date one.
His commentary was fucking amazing. He was like,
funny.
hit the guy in the fucking medulla.
Hit
him in the medulla.
Fat Boy SSE.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of him in a while, bro. That's fucking hilarious. Jesus. Man. Fucking, alright, yeah, Tank got the dub last night. If you thought Ryan Garcia was going to win that fight, you might want to go see a psychiatrist because your brain probably isn't working correctly. I thought I had something.
I picked Gervonta just because I thought he was going to win, but what made me really close the deal out was him being from Baltimore.
Oh yeah, he's a local here.
He's been boxing since he was 12 years old.
Yeah, and he was talking about retiring too, like not too long ago, wasn't he? I don't know. He was mentioning it.
I think he's like 30 right now.
Yeah, he's like in his 30s.
Yeah.
Because boxing careers aren't a long time, for sure.
Definitely Ryan will be the face of the of boxing from now on, but
oh yeah, he's the up and coming next one.
Yeah.
The young one.
But every single time he would throw that right hook or throw the left hook, he would follow with a right jab.
Yeah.
And Gervonta would see that and just hit him with the left. And I was like, that's when he knocked him down in the second round. I was like, fuck. Bro, if he knocked him out, I would switch.
Yeah, see, bro. God damn it. Oh, I remember.
Let's pick the exact round.
Oh, damn. I remember what the fuck I wanted to talk about. Oh, yeah, Kawhi's sister. Kawhi Leonard's sister. Yeah, how she got life without parole yesterday.
Okay.
Without, because it was stemming from a murder. Her and someone else committed in, where did I say it was in California? Do you remember?
LA County?
I forget. It was some. It was a city. Cause you were like life. Yeah. Temecula. Yeah.
Temecula. I fucked that all the way up.
All good, Birdie. Her and someone else killed an 84-year-old woman in a Temecula, California casino bathroom, and they like broke her skull, took her purse, like robbed her and shit, and yeah, I think they both got life without parole. So yeah, Kawhi's sister. So that, I mean, if you know Kawhi as a player, you watch NBA or like know of Kawhi Leonard, you know he's a very quiet individual.
Do you know why?
I don't.
His dad died.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of trauma, clearly. He's gone through in his life. I mean, not even just that, but, like, damn, like, could you imagine, like, damn, you're already a quiet person, and then you just keep having bullshit.
Yeah, life-threatening events. Yeah, prayers out to him.
Yeah, feels out for Kawhi, man.
He's actually in the fucking center of Sports Center right now, because his team is down 3-1.
Yeah, there's some scrubs, though.
3-1, and he's the best player on that team, and Paul George is already out with a more significant injury than Kawhi. And Stephen A is just like, yo, Kawhi, like, what the fuck are you doing?
And people just expect so much out of people, though. That's the thing. It's just...
Well, if you don't play... I mean...
You can only do so much as one person, bro. I mean, unless you're expecting, like, the one person to just drop 40 every night to try and keep...
If you're a franchise player...
I mean, Braun was doing that, I guess, for Cleveland and shit.
But even, like, perfect example, Mikal Bridges. He has not missed one game in his career. Not in college, and not in the NBA.
Oh, that's pretty wild.
Not for rest, not for a little tweaked ankle or nothing like that. Like, that's why I'm so glad that the NBA Players Association put that new rule into effect. You gotta play a certain amount of games to be eligible for an award.
That's a very reasonable rule, I would say. It's like having a good attendance to be able to have like availability for incentives. Yeah,
like I saw a stat with KD the other day. Like his shooting percentage was like 3-point percentage, all that shit was like above like 55%.
Yeah.
But he only had like 28 games played.
Yeah, and it's
we're like,
of course you're gonna...
I look at the comments, everybody's like, of course he's going to do that with fucking 28 games played. Like, it doesn't make, like, there's 82 games in the fucking season. He didn't play half of them.
A quarter of that.
Yeah, he didn't even play half of them.
Yeah, that's a solid rule, bro. I can agree with that.
Sure. So just shit. You know what I cannot wait for?
What?
The Olympics.
Bro, I didn't even... I want to say I didn't watch the fucking Olympics last time they came on.
Shit,
honest,
I did.
Bro.
I fuck with the Olympics
When's
so hard.
When's the next one?
This year or next year?
2024.
I guess.
That's right. Yeah,
summer.
Summer 2024.
Yeah, Summer Olympics 2024.
Facts.
You hear about fucking Russia how much bombing itself?
Dude, you hear about Russia not being able to play in the Olympics next year?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Russia's fucking up all around the board. They blew themselves
up. It's
fucking
Putin.
Yeah, they fucking blew themselves up. Fucking got themselves kicked out of the fucking Olympics.
Yeah, they tried to bomb Ukraine, and the guy, I don't know what the fuck happened.
How the fuck do you mess that up?
I guess he messed the coordinates up or something like that, and he let the bomb go, and it dropped right on a Russian city and shit like that. Like, damn, bro, you're going for your own people now.
That's what those fucking goofies get.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking retards.
Shit's scary, though.
Yeah, man, it's pretty fucking wild out
That
here.
doomsday clock is actually creeping a little closer to midnight.
I wonder, do you ever wonder how the world ends? How do we go out? Or how does humanity go out?
I said it in the last episode. I think...
Is it nuclear war or is it natural disaster?
Natural disaster. From nuclear or from war. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah.
What I think is going to happen is the East Coast is going to have tsunamis. Yeah, flood, hurricanes, all that. And then the West is
tensions are high after that. Yeah. No, that's
from all the wildfires and shit like that. And it's just going to meet in the middle and we're all just going to crumble.
Not a bad guess. Fair enough. Fair take, bro. Fair take. We're all going to die at some point.
But if it does come down to war, it's going to be
years from now.
Yeah, if it does come down to war, it's going to be nuclear.
Hopefully, if you're listeing to this 1,000 years in the future, that you guys are having a prosperous life.
Watch, we're going to be all dead and gone. They're going to find this 25 years later and be like,
bro, look at these cassette tapes.
Oh shit! We asked our younger cousins what a cassette tape is. He probably wouldn't even fucking know.
Dog, how the fuck? How would like audio content evolve like in the next 100 years per se? Like, because we've evolved from like.
I mean, I don't know.
Cassette
your fucking
to
Snapchat
radio
updated by
to
itself.
like, oh yeah, I got the AI update.
Fucking AI.
Yeah, I told y'all AI is gonna take everything over. I made that. Never mind, I can't say that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, you can make your Snapchat AI do some crazy shit and say some wild things.
I asked him. I said, who was it? I think I said Russell Westbrook over 20 points or under 20 points, and he was like, I don't know, but I hope he does great. And I was like, just a guess. And he was like, well, if it's just a guess, I think he'll get over 20 points. He had like 35. I was like, you were right. I saw something yesterday. This guy asked his AI who would get the first basket.
Yeah.
And he got the first two right, bro. Like $9,000.
No way.
Off of a fucking AI.
Hey, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. But that just shows you, like, with the AI, with even Snapchat taking that
model, I guess, and implementing it into that.
Yes, it's very scary.
Yeah, and it was so sudden.
Who else is going to do that, and we're not going to have any say?
And it's like we can't disable the AI out of Snapchat.
Get rid of the AI.
It's just there. It's there. I have fun with it though. I kind of talk to it. You know what I mean? I'd be asking.
Is that your friend?
I'd be asking it some crazy shit.
Did you name it?
No. It's still my AI.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, someone named their shit Jeffrey Epstein, and I fucking lost it. Yo, people are wild out this bitch. No cap. Free Jeff. It's like, nah, that's that guy's in hell for sure. Poor guy. I'm baked. Yo, speaking of baked, I ate a fucking a baked good yesterday. It got me very high. Like highest I've been in a while. I woke up this morning kind of still high from it actually. Had this edible from my friend. I think the batch was 14,000 milligrams.
God, fuck.
In like it was in an 8x8 tray. So like there's only...
How many pieces?
If I had to guess, 8 to 10.
Well, that's 10. That's 700 milligrams. 70 milligrams a piece. God damn.
It was the most potent edible I've ever. Like I had a slice. I had a slice like the size of my middle finger, I would say, in width, like and length. Like it was not a big piece. I'm telling you, I didn't smoke. It was like I got home around noon, and I like was chilling, and I hadn't smoked for like an hour after I got home, hour maybe 2. And I'm chilling, so I just decided to eat the little piece. And I'm laying there, like 35 minutes goes by, and I feel my eyes starting to get like heavy. And
I love that feeling.
I'm like, bro, there's no fucking way. There's literally no way this edible is already starting to hit me, because there's no way it could be that many milligrams in the little slice I ate. Like, if I'm light, I would be feeling this edible right now in 35 minutes. There's no shot. Mia's not home. She comes home like an extra like 30 minutes later. So by this point, I feel like I've like smoked. I just got done smoking a joint. That's how high I feel. I'm like, she's like, do you want to smoke? I'm like,
no.
Honestly, I kind of feel crazy right now. Like I'm kind of tripping, because there's no way I should be feeling this high. Like already, like I was like, it's been like an hour, and I feel like I've ate like a half gram of bar or so, and I've already peaked off it.
That's crazy.
Like, it was so strong and so intense. And then I had to go to dinner to my mom's husband's house. So I went there. This is like 3 hours at this point, and this thing is just tearing me up, bro. Like, it's making me,
are no joke.
yeah. And I don't know, like, I'm scared. I am genuinely scared to get another one, because I gave the one to my mom that I like had the little slice off of, because he already cut the slice. And he was like, this is a size that someone should eat that doesn't eat these, because they'll fuck someone up. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just eat it to taste it. I wanted to taste it. And it got me fucking wrecked. Like, it fucked the rest of my day up type shit. Like, I would be genuinely scared to eat even half of that edible, because I would fucking call the police on myself.
My cousin's done that about 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4? I've never done that before, ever, but I know for a fact that would be... I've eaten like 1,000 milligrams RSO a couple times, and that shit was borderline close. Like, I don't even know how it's possible, but I felt so high off them.
Maybe there's some way that I can call him one episode.
Yeah,
and we put the phone up to the mic
get
and
the story.
Get his story, because
he
told me the story,
hilarious.
but I don't have all the details. He was basically at a party and took an edible.
Yeah.
Took an edible, and he didn't feel anything. And
just kept eating
30 minutes later, he was getting real hot. So he went outside, and he just said he just started freaking out. He said he called 911, said he needs an ambulance. He was going to die.
Oh, chill. Yeah, I felt for sure, had I even eaten half of that edible, that would have been too much. Like, I've never experienced, like, I've eaten a lot of edibles, and I've never in my life experienced something that, 1, hit that fast, 2, hit that hard, and 3, that got me that high with barely eating any of it. It was insane.
I ate 340 milligrams on the way back from North Carolina.
Probably felt right.
My mom drove the whole way. Bro, I fell asleep from North Carolina. We left North Carolina, and I woke up right before Maryland.
Damn.
We were still in Virginia, but we were like 30 minutes from Maryland. And I woke up, and we were going into the gas station to get some drinks and shit.
You were knocked.
I woke up, and I felt like I was in a whole different dimension. Like, you know, like when you like,
if you fall asleep on the eddies and wake up,
I was still high when I woke up too.
You're gonna be even more high.
Like when you fall asleep and them type of like naps, you like wake up and you're like, holy shit! Like you feel like you missed out on something or something like that. I'm just like, yo, where am I? Like, what is going on right now? Like I had to like just like look around real quick and just get right.
My boy that made the edibles, fucking, he was telling me how when he ate like half of one or something, or like something like that. And he ended up falling asleep, and when he woke up, he had to it took him like 15 minutes to figure out whether he was like dreaming or like if he was actually awake.
That's
because he was so fucking high off the edible. Like, he was like, bro, I could not figure out whether I was like dreaming or if I was actually awake. Like, and he said these edibles made 2 or 3 people throw up off them because they just don't listen and they eat like half of the whole thing, and it's too much. Like I'm telling you now, I would not eat the whole. Like you could not pay me. You could not pay me to fucking eat that whole edible. Like I would be high until you're hearing this Monday. I'd be high until Wednesday if I fucking ate that bitch on Monday. Like if you want to feel
Some
an
people
edible,
probably think that
if you
sounds
want to
good,
feel
but
a
no, it
fucking
doesn't.
crazy edible high, what's the highest you've ever been off edibles in your life?
Probably that.
The 140.
Yeah, 140. Yeah.
Get one of these, bro. Get one. Cut a piece like, I don't know. Cut a piece like, eat a piece like about the size of like a fucking saltine cracker or something, bro. If you got nothing to do with the rest of you, after you hoop, I'm telling you, if you want one, after you hoop, eat a piece. You will be good until tomorrow. Won't need to smoke.
That's crazy. Well, see, with me too, I feel like edibles, you eat them today, tomorrow when you wake up, you're gonna feel drowsy as fuck.
That's how I feel today.
Yeah. Like you're just like, damn.
Yeah, that's how I feel
like,
today.
That's really like the only thing that cannabis related will make me feel.
And that's why.
With, like alcohol.
And that's why we're doing the pod now instead of at 9 o'clock Saturday night, because last night I wasn't too fucked up. I was just so high.
And it was storming out
yeah,
too.
and it was storming, so we didn't want that rain to be picked up on the mics or any, like, it would have just been annoying to deal with the audio.
I fell
in a
asleep
storm.
at like 7 o'clock and woke up at like 8:15 and just turned basketball game on and watched that.
I kind of figured it was gonna be a bit difficult to get the pod done on Saturday in the storm, but I mean, it is what it is. We always got to make it work somehow. So.
And we got it done today.
Yeah, man. And hey, no notes. We had our topics pretty much like we didn't really even have topics. We kind of just like thugged it out as always, bro. You know what it is, man. Hopefully our fucking video is still going. I don't even know. Hopefully,
I was about to say, what if?
What we're gonna have to do with that is that I'm not gonna be able to save these on my phone, because eventually with our videos I'm gonna run out of storage quick. So I'm just gonna have to upload these, like do some simple cuts.
What if you can you send it to your MacBook and keep it on your MacBook?
I could, but I already keep all the audio files. Like I already keep all the podcast audio things saved on here, so I also don't want the video ones. I mean, I guess I could get like external storage or something.
I was about to say, what if like you started it and you got like a notification or something like that, and it stopped the video?
I mean, it is what it is. This is our first time.
I've been showing people the white ash and shit like that,
and it's just picking it up. Like I was telling you, I was like, what if we started it and I like accidentally tapped the shit twice and it like just stopped it and never recorded anything? But
I'd geek.
This is just our trial run of trying to fucking record this for the people who wanted to see video. So if you guys are tuning in on YouTube for the video version of this podcast, this will be pretty neat. I know it's not gonna sound
the best.
It's not gonna sound like the audio version on the podcast because it's coming through the phone microphone. Maybe there's a way.
I was about to say, I think there might be
that would be a nightmare to try and sync up though.
Yeah, there might be a way that you can put the audio behind the video and shit like that and sync it up at the same time, but that you would have to get everything like on point at the same millisecond.
That would be a nightmare to sync up.
Unless the computer would do it for you. Shit, I don't even know how.
I'm about to ask AI to fucking edit my fucking video for me, bro. Just input the video, chat GPT-4, and be like, can you edit this part of the video, do a cut here, this here, this here, this here. Boop, 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 boop. Video done. Don't need you video editors anymore.
Right, exactly. Did you see that robot that passed out from a long
the Amazon shift? Yeah. Just gave out. Yeah,
I was
bro.
like, damn, he don't even want fucking labor laws anymore either.
Bro, they can't do it. Neither can we. Give us a raise. That's why people going on strike at Amazon. Bro, what are you doing?
With what?
Like, what are you doing, bro? No more weed today, alright? You need to go home and just lay your head. No basketball either. You think you're gonna be able to hoop?
Dunk on somebody.
Yeah, see, he was trying to get me to hoop. I'm not doing that today.
Damn,
Mac battery's going down. I hope the video's still going. Yeah, the video is gonna sound the audio quality on the video is not gonna be as crisp and clean as our audio version because I don't think there's gonna be a way for us to sync these microphones that we're using into the audio that you're getting in the video unless someone is very fucking proficient in this and wants to help me figure it out and wants to do it for me. I would greatly fucking appreciate it. But if not,
we're not rich, so don't expect any pay or
I'm not
like
rich. I barely.
You would just be doing it out of the kindness of your heart.
I scrape cocks together to get this fucking equipment to get fucking this podcast started. So yeah, here we fucking are.
What?
Scrape 2 cocks together to get this equipment for this fucking podcast. We barely got any bread, so yeah, I can't imagine trying to pay for a video editor. That would be crazy nuts. But if anyone is smart,
we're doing it out of the fucking car. You think we got
money
to pay for a video editor?
You know what would be a cool idea, bro? If we bought like one of those metal like storage units and turned it into like a pod studio type shit, like recording space.
That would be lit.
Yeah.
New idea.
And then you could rent it out too. Like if you could rent it out as like a studio for people who also do like shows or something and need like a space because you could decorate it and theme it. So like
shit, I saw this house the other day for sale.
Yeah.
And it had a nice shed in the backyard.
Yeah, I wish we just had like a cool space to where we could just dedicate a space. When I get a crib, bro, I'll just dedicate a room to like a media room or something. But like if we just had like a dedicated like area to where we can do this, bro, it would just would pop. I fucking enjoy doing it anyway. Like it's just fun.
Oh yeah.
It's just I enjoy
shit,
doing this shit
the original fucking plan was do half of it in the car and then half of it inside, and it was just like fuck it, man. We were just stay in the car.
Yeah, it would be a lot to just undo all the equipment and then plug it back. It really wouldn't, but I don't know. We just when we're in a flow and in mid conversation, it would just kind of be stupid to kill it or like just kill the flow or kill the mood of wherever we're headed just to go inside for the other half of it. So yeah, we just kind of thug it out here.
Thug it.
Know what I mean? Free Jeff. That Jeff. not the dead ones.
Hey, at least we weren't talking about eggs this podcast.
Oh yeah, facts. No eggs this podcast, thank God. Jesus, I don't know what we were on that. Yeah, that was a bit wild, bro.
That was funny as shit.
Oh man, what you got? Anything else, or you think that's it?
I think. Shit, sorry, it was a late night last night.
Yeah, but, bro, it's been quite
yeah,
the weekend.
I'm all good. I didn't have much this episode. Just wanted to catch you guys up on what we thought about the recreational shit and dispensaries and all that.
Kind of some topics we've seen throughout the week. Bring those up.
Sir.
It's kind of been a slow week for.
Yeah, it has been
stuff.
But we say that, and then this week coming up is going to be like
packed with
so
shit.
much
Hopefully,
shit going to happen.
Yeah, you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell when it's either a slow week on like stuff that's come out, stories or whatever, or like things where our weeks just we have nothing interesting happening in them, or I mean, because you'll know when the episodes are full of topics.
Shit,
it's like chock full.
I'll say one thing real quick. 420 dispensaries were fucking packed.
I believe it.
Sunburst was fucking packed.
I believe
An hour before they opened, there was a line wrapped around the building at a food truck. People were started at the food truck and then went to a fucking pop-up and then went to the front of the line of like the door and just sat there.
Oh no.
It was like 30 minutes before they opened. I was like,
what the fuck?
And that's half the people.
And the deals aren't even that crazy.
And that's half the people that probably have time out of their
morning day to go.
The other half are at work or not even up yet. That's the shit. That's the crazy part.
I didn't do anything for 420. I went to work. I did roll a fat joint in the morning and smoke that. I probably rolled like the eighth-er.
Shit, I
smoked that.
I kept my keef in a jar, and we were all supposed to smoke it on 420, but I think we forgot about that.
That motherfucker Joey was supposed. We were supposed to do something this weekend, but I don't. He had the game last night, and then Sunday
they didn't get rained out. I was happy for that.
It didn't?
Nope.
Oh, that's wild.
They were there the entire time.
That's good. Yeah,
it was raining its ass off
Oh,
before.
I did have one more thing I wanted to bring up. Was the National Cannabis Festival was this past Saturday. It was, yeah, for us it was yesterday because we're recording this on Sunday. But National Cannabis Fest was yesterday in DC, or Saturday in DC, the 22nd. I saw a couple people that were there. I had a couple followers that went as well from Instagram. It seemed pretty alright. I mean, some people like to hate on it just because they would rather do nothing with their day, but I can also understand how it would be something nice to do. You get to get engagement with the community and some fellow people that are like-minded with you and agree with the same things and have the same values for the most part and enjoy smoking weed. So
you at least have one thing in common.
Yeah, there's a lot of vendors there, pop-ups for food. You can smoke because it's DC. You can go smoke in public. So I mean, there's live music all day.
That'd be lit. I didn't even know it was this past weekend.
I think 2 Chainz was there. Someone else, I forget. It was like a little lineup. It wasn't nothing crazy, but yeah, just a nice fun time to go spend. I mean, it is a little pricey to get into. The ticket, I think it was like $85 a person or $65 a person, but yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean,
it's not bad.
It's something to do for if you're like, you don't have many friends and you want to get out and like try and meet some new people or like make some friends.
You would definitely meet friends there.
Or you just want to do something with your day. Like, it's something to do rather than sit at home, you know?
You would definitely meet people there.
So, yeah. If anyone went to National Cannabis Fest and had any cool experiences, if you're listening to this, if you are from the DC area, if you travel to the DC area for this event, leave us a DM on the Instagram page and let us know your cool or funny story that you had while you were there.
We'd love to talk to you guys about it too. That'd be like,
or if you guys
hear your guys' experience.
Yeah,
and shit. Yeah.
If you guys have cool, funny stories in general, just leave them in the DM. It might help us create some ideas for more topics or ideas of conversation we could go to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Great episode. And yeah, as always, we appreciate you guys for tuning in this week and every other week and every episode. We love you guys so much and appreciate it. I just think it's so fucking cool. Like, even if it's 5 or 10 people that tune in weekly to hear us fucking talk about shit, that's just so fucking cool to think about. Yeah. Like, people
I love it.
Just come hear us talk about bullshit every fucking week. Like, fuck around for an hour, bro. Like, that's just so cool.
And light up with us. Smoke with us.
Yeah, set shit up. We appreciate you.